ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the starting group for the Celtics. We've got Jason Tatum, Luke Cornett out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Tatum. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Tatum against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Picked by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Cornett. Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside for Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
As the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end, he's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Smart. Pass to Cornett. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Towns. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Here's Cornett. Floats one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now the Timberwolves with it. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Here's Cornett, covered by Towns. Cornett with the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
It speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Towns goes in, and it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Boston again missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. We've got 1:55 left in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
And Gobert with a block. Edwards for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Russell, that's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Minnesota has possession. After the basket by Boston, here's Towns. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Pass to Smart. Here's Cornette, defended by Gobert. Brown against McDaniels. Brown passes to Williams. Good D by Gobert.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves up. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Brogdon from outside. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Rivers. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Pritchard. And they recover it. Gallinari, the pass to White. Second chance shot. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. From deep. No good that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. To the inside. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Horford. To the wing on the left. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No one covering. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Outside, Brown. Here's Cornette. Boston again missing.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Pass to Towns. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Tipped away. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. It's Brown on the wing to stop the run.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 13. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And both free throws good for Brown. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Towns passes to Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Here's Tatum. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:10 left in the second. Here's Edwards on the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Smart. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he dunks it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Smart. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Edwards outside, kept alive.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Pass to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. Towns for 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Cornette. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Luke Cornette out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Tatum in a 2-guard. Pass to Cornette. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Minnesota in the lead. Now here's McDaniels. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Smart with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Cornette. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Brown. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cornette's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general. Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Tatum, uneasy too on the layup. 6 points for him.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Russell from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cornette. Pass to Williams. Tatum with it. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Russell on the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Russell. Jacks up a 3. Again, Russell missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Smart outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Brown. On the wing, Tatum from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Edwards. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Graham?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Horford. Anderson against Gallinari. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Over to the left wing. Reed in the post. Horford covering. Here's Prince. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The drive by Rivers. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Prince. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Horford outside. Will it go? The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Anderson. 20 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. White for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside for Brogdon. Horford inside. Working on Reed. White can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Anderson. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And the jam by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Picked it out of midair. Williams on the wing. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. Pass to Cornette. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
To the left side wing. Cornette with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Brown.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Left side McDaniels. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams, a screen on Russell. There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Cornette.
2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Edwards against Tatum. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got 20.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. The offensive rebound. Here's the 3. Towns. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Anthony Edwards.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Pass to Williams. Here's Cornette. Second shot opportunity, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics, Luke Cornett.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Minnesota now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Now Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Tries to snap the cold streak. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Pass to Cornette. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grit.
this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at small forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Oh, goodness! Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Brooks against Edwards. To the middle. Gobert finds Prince. Gobert with a screen for Prince. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. Bane against Russell. Now here's Bane. Guarded closely. Nice D from Russell.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Shoots. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant looking around. Shoots the 3. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Boy, Steven Adams just plays with tremendous energy and aggression. Look out, Rim.
And they recover. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Bane. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Taking 2 shots.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Reed. It's Rivers on the wing. A second chance effort over Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. This is his first free throw of the game. Rivers hits both of them. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. On the wing, Bane. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Out to the wing. Here's Noel. Guarded by Bane. The pass to Reed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Reed. And that one, good.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jones kicks to Clark. The dive for the ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
That one goes in. Anderson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Bane. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Noel, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now, here's Bane. Off target at the rim. With the drive, Rivers finds McDaniel. Count that one. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in for Bane. 6 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, the pass to Green. Here's Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. Good on the triple. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant left side.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Bane. Adams with the screen on Russell. Bane kicks to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. Prince in the corner. The dish to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Edwards against Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Edwards dishes to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:03 left to play here in the half. Edwards kicks to Prince. Has to Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
Morant against Edwards. And they pick up two. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Minnesota, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Morant outside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Russell looking it over. Kicks it out to Prince. Buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Morant. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
19.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Morant against Edwards. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see.
Oh. You've got to be kidding. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant with it. He's got 10. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Edwards. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Towns down low. Adams defending. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Morant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16. And the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Russell kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Gobert double team. Count the basket. 13 points in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Prince wide open. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Prince has got his second basket of the game. Morant outside. Looking to get it going. Oh!
Goodness. Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Edwards drives in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Brooks outside. And they get it back. Memphis the rebound. Bain looking around. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Russell passes to Edwards. He takes it in. Stolen by Brooks. Morant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Russell with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. There's Russell with the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant right side. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Russell from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 14. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Gobert with the block. It's Prince on the wing. Brooks covering. Prince, the pass to Gobert. He kicks to Edwards. Driving in and finished off by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Russell. Outside, Towns. From past the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Kicks it out to Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Minnesota leading by 14. Russell passes to Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Brooks. Here's Edwards. Oh!
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain kicks to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bounce pass, Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Kept alive. Outside, Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. Passes it to Bing. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Brown can't hit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Now Morant. Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Here's Cornette. They get it back. Tries yet again. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Morant. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Morant. He takes it in. On the wing, Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Morant against Smart. Here's Cornette. It's Brown on the wing. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's Cornette. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. He can't get that one to fall. Smart with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Morant. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morant. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Left side Tatum. Here's Cornet. The rebound by Jackson.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Morant. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The 3 from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guy.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Grizzlies up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis. On the court for the Grizzlies. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, and it's Clark in at center. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Pass to Pritchard. Gallinari with a screen on Jones. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Clark with the screen. Rebound Boston.
And it seemed wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power.
Gallinari hits them both. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
First team foul.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Pass to Pritchard. Gallinari with a screen on Green. Back to Gallinari. The 3-ball. And he buries his first look.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Jones drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Left side Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Pritchard. Takes it inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Cornette comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Brown in for White.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Kicks it out to Jackson from behind the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie, Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Outside Morant, Jackson with a screen on Brown. Jackson outside, on the wing Bane. Puts up a 3, and again, it's Memphis with a 3.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Cornette. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Smart's checked in for Pritchard, and Morant drops them both. The Celtics have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Down low. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Brown. Smart for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And it's Morant off the drive. Outside Bane. And another miss by Memphis. Boston calls timeout. And you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And stolen by Morant. Can't hit that one. And we're through the first half.
34. The Grizzlies, 39.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Luke Cornette, and it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Jackson for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Pass to Williams. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Now Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Kick out to Brown. Here's Cornette. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Desmond Bane.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Back to Williams. Out left to the wing. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Cornette. Count the basket. Cornette's got 8.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Smart against Morant. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart, plenty of space. 4-3. On target from range.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That's an absolute bomb.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Left side Morant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Adams. Got a line change here for Boston.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
51 seconds left in the third. Here's Gallinari. Grizzlies with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Jones drives in. Clark outside. From downtown. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tipped. Out to the right wing. Green against Brogdon. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Jones in the post. He's against Horford. And again, Memphis no good. And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's Brown. Left side, Tatum. 1 second left. And he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. To the paint. Here's Cornet. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Morant against Brown. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Here's Brown. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And down it goes. 2 points.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Smart passes to Tatum. And he drives in. It's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. Drops in the layup for 2.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And it's Morant off the drive. Brown against Bane. Jackson with a screen on Brown. The 3 from Bane. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Cornet. And Boston calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant with it, guarded now by Smart. Outside for Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 7-point Memphis lead.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware where he is at all times.
And here's Brown for 3. Cornet. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Morant. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. From deep, Bane. Here's Adams. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Cornet's got 4 rebounds now. Kick out to Brown. Right side Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just they're too little.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Adams finds Bain. Here's Morant, defended by Smart. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Pulls up, high post. That one's wide left. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Bain. Money.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. 4 on the clock. Brown can't hit. Left side Bain. Yes!
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Tatum from long range. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jaron, you've shown your...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards into the lane.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And he's good on the second. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Out to Russell. Passes it to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Cornette. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Williams has a screen for Tatum. No good on the shot. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Smart against Gobert. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here is Russell. Towns, a screen on Smart. Russell, back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Yep, that one goes.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now here's Towns.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Got a hand on it. Brown outside. Over Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Edwards against Brown. Russell with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Tatum on the wing. There's the drive, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Stolen by McDaniels. There's Russell with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's McDaniels, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the one. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now, following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Gallinari. And McDaniels with the block. Towns with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Brogdon wide open. They can't stop the run with that one. Timberwolves leading by 12. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer no good. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. They set the pick. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Edwards. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's McDaniels, guarded by Tatum. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's McDaniels, drains the three-pointer. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The Timberwolves shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Edwards drops them both. Celtics trail by 18. Williams passes to Tatum. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Brown feeling out a bit to end the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The kick out to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams in the post. Gobert on him. From the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Brown kicks to Cornette. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 19 points. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Tatum, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll
27. The Timberwolves, 42.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Smart. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Cornette in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smart misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Free throw line jump shot. Just 5 on the clock. Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Pritchard's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. Anderson the screen. Here's Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Gallinari wide open. Here's Horford. This one for 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Timberwolves leading by 16. Rivers with it. Ogden picks him up. Here's Noel. Hands it from downtown.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gallinari dishes to Horford.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Going inside, Prince wide open. And again, Minnesota with a triple.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Out to White, fires for 3. The rebound by Prince.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Pritchard. And finished off by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Anderson outside. Back to Rivers. Pass to Noel. Anderson wide open. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Horford, no luck. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Russell from long range. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got 9.
His passion for the game, infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Smart against Russell. Now here's Smart. Defense is right there.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Gobert. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Back to McDaniels. Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Cornette. Left side, Tatum. Kicks to Brown. No good from outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter up by a whopping 20. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it, picked up by Brown. Edwards can't hit. And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Timberwolves leading by 23. Towns the screen. Edwards drives in. Towns the pass to Edwards. Another shot. Gobert with a wide open look. No good with the wing jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Inside. Tatum kicks to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williams passes to Cornette. Williams a screen on Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Edwards drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Got a piece of it. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Cornette. And here's Tatum for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cornette. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Brown kicks to Cornette. Outside, Smart. There's the pass to Cornette. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince has checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Left side, Edwards. Passes to Russell. Prince with a screen on Smart. Russell kicks to Prince. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Reed, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Reed. Russell against Smart. 5 on the clock. Spins. Back to Reed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's stolen by Gobert. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Celtics on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornette, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Tatum. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Now here's Bane. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Now here's Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. The 3 from Russell. Sinks it from distance.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Drills it from deep.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. Left side Bane. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Russell against Morant. Now Towns launches it. Brooks with the rebound. Now Bane. From deep three-point range. Adams, the pass to Bane. Back to Adams. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Towns a screen on Brooks. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Jackson for 3. Counted from distance.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Right wing. Russell, the pass to Towns. Oh, stolen by Morant. Edwards against Brooks. Outside Bane. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Towns a screen on Morant. Towns with the ball. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Russell. Bane, the pass to Jackson, and here's Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here's Morant. He's got 5. And they'll get another chance. Bane with it. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Intelligent play by Bane. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Grizzlies. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Green. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the 2nd quarter. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
The drive by Rivers. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Now Reed pulls it from the corner and off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him. Reed's gotten his first points in this one.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now here's Jones. And here's Clark for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Noel, that's good. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Clark. Pass to Tillman. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Rivers. A minute 53 left in the 2nd quarter. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the 2nd quarter. Outside Jones. Clark outside. Back to Jones. Green, a screen. And here's Clark for 3. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Right side McDaniels. The 3. Drops in the 3.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Memphis leading. Outside Jones. Clark with the screen. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Here's McDaniels. And Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A line change here for Memphis. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Prince. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Morant. Shot to end the cold streak. Can't connect from short range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo, the whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and caps.
Allie, as always, thank you. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers.
Oh, wow!
He went way up. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
To the inside. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Bain. Brooks outside. Jackson finds Morant. Now here's Adams. From deep, Bain. Some solid defense from Russell. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Towns for 3. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And that one's good. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Morant against Russell. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's good for two. And now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Left side, Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Driving to the basket. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. For three. Bane, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 11 points.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Edwards against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
He buries it from 3.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
And Gobert with a block.
John Morant, first personal foul, second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Carl Anthony Towns, at the line for one.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 from Bane. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. The fadeaway. Russell finds Towns. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. That gives them the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Morant against Edwards. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell to pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Adams, and he makes it on the layup.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Minnesota's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Towns on a screen. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. Lots of room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Edwards against Morant, and Morant gets double teamed. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Brooks. This one for three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out the shooters.
To Adams. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Morant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Edwards against Bain. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Towns can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Russell.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Up top, Edwards. Brooks defending. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This just in. Prince is not going to buckle or fold. He's not afraid of the moment.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're on top by 2. 1:03 left in the final quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Bain. Jackson with a screen on Russell. From deep, Bain. And knocks down the 3.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Russell against Morant. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Smart. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Cornette in at the power forward.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Clock at 6. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And Doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Jackson has the open look, hits the three-point bomb.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
The shake. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Smart passes to Cornette. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Outside Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Morant kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Takes it inside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That shot off. The Celtics go the other way with it. Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Launches a 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Adams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Over to the wing. And Ja Morant with the three. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jones, the pass to Concho. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Grizzlies leading by 4 to the inside. Tillman's shot is off. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. White down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Jacks up a three. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pritchard off target from three-point range. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Tillman. It's deflected. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Memphis out in front, leading by.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Gallinari. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. White is out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The pass to Horford. Picked off in midair. Jones with it. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Tillman. They kick it out to Green. They get it back, and they'll get another chance. Conchar can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard passes to White. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jackson misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Over in the corner, Brown. To the left side wing. Cornette. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
Both free throws good from Morant. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum passes to Brown. Smart on the wing. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Out to Brooks. Jackson passes to Brooks. Now here's Morant. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Outside Jackson from downtown. Knocks down the three ball. Jackson's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
In the corner, it's Payne. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Payne's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. They set the pick. And here's Tatum for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice shot by Brooks.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Morant finds Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Jackson passes to Bane. Jackson a screen on Brown. The drive by Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Cornet passes to Smart. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant kicks to Adams. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Driving to the basket. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Smart passes to Cornet. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's
The Celtics, 25.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Here's Tatum.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Brown dishes to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all three.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 12.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Smart misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Brooks finds Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Brown. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one's good, Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Pass to Brooks on the wing. Bain. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Tatum. Gallinari trying to get open. Tatum gets the bucket. He's got 13.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Bain finds Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And so he hits the technical free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jones the pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 9.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Tatum against Green. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Celtics have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed. So can't fault him for going for the block.
The Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. And here's Gallinari outside. It's Clark with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by White. Horford with it. Guarded now by Clark. Pritchard passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard.
Watch the screen.
Over in the corner, White. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 16, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Horford, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Gallinari. Then there's Derek White, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Clark. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Gallinari. The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. Over in the corner, White drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Green makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pritchard passes to Cornett. Horford has a wide open look. They get the rebound. And Cornett gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Kicks it to Green. Now the pass to Concha. Drives to the hoop. On the wing, Jones. Back to Clark. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Cornett. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
That's a tough break there. If there has any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside, Bain. Jackson kicks to Bain. Bain drawn the double team. Jackson passes to Adams. That shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Passes it to Horford. And he banks in the layup. Horford's got his first basket.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Memphis leading by 13. And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Brogdon. Can't connect from short range. The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Brooks. Traps in the tray.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Derek White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? It's Smart with the drive. Tatum with it. Now defended by Bain. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Three-pointer, Brooks. Boston grabs the miss.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Brown kicks to Tatum. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good on the shot.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Adams. Bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Jackson in the corner. Jackson with the screen. He took the opportunity when he saw it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Tatum. To the wing on the left. Here's Cornette. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.